and that shall be a blessing. And I will bless that bless thee, and I will curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all the family of the earth be blessed. The Lord bless his word in Jesus' name. Please you may be seated. Help me look at your neighbor to the left, to the right. Tell them, don't quit. You can be great. Tell another person, don't quit. You can be great. The good men did an awesome job by showing us why we should not quit. And in the first session, Pastor Chris was also able to open our eyes to the reasons why we should not quit. The actual truth is that every great man you see today, there was a time in their life they felt like quitting. Every great person you see today, there was a time in their life they felt like giving up. But you see, you can never be great if you are quick to quit. You can never be great if you are quick to quit. Because there is no greatness that is quickness. There is no greatness without a price. Part of the price you will pay for greatness is opposition. Part of the price you will pay for greatness is attacks. So these things are going to come to see if the matter of your destiny truly matters. Go and meet any great man and ask them. Guess what they'll tell you? They will say, there was the time in my life I felt my back. There was a time I felt like quitting. But you see, yesterday we started looking at the story of this great man, Abraham. Today, Abraham has become a household name. But when you look at the background story of Abraham, the Bible said at this time God was talking to Abraham. He said, Abraham, get thee out of your father's house to the country that I will show you. And listen, when God was telling Abraham to get thee out of the father's house, that was the beginning of Abraham's journey with God. When God was asking Abraham to get out of his father's house, Abraham was 75 years. How can you tell a man of 75 to get out? How can you tell a man of 75 to start? So at 75, Abraham began his journey with God, because at 75, Abraham was this. He was still in his father's house. He was a married man still in his father's house. The one thing was the fact that no baby yet, but Abraham was in his father's house with his wife, and he was squatting at 75. Sir, at 75, what's the need of stepping out? How many years do you have to spend it? But God said to Abraham, it's not well with you yet. You know, there are some of you that probably are sitting here, and there are certain things you have concluded you can't do anymore. You can't do anymore. You concluded, no, age is against me. I don't think with my age I can go through this process. And all you need to do is to trust God that your age is not a limitation. It's to trust God that God can start with you. If God can start with a man at the age of 75, no matter how old you are, God can start with you. And that's why you see there's nobody here that it is already too late for them to restart. You remember Patient Goodluck, Jonathan? She gave the first lady, and still went back to school. At her age, she went back to school. The major problem we have is not that we don't have a great destiny. The major problem we're having is that we are afraid to pay the price. Certain people just need to go back and start again. Oh, Pastor, you don't know how things are messed up. You don't know how bad things are. Are you sure I can see? You can't make it again. Some of you dropped your YS certificate. Now you're 30-something. 30-something is not a barrier to go back to school and start all. I was having a story with them yesterday of a friend at age 32, 33, 34. This guy, all his life, he was an accident, but his passion was to become a medical student. There was no capacity to do that. But at that age, he went back and searched for YN. I went back to medical school. The last time I went to Abuja, he visited me at my hotel and said, Pastor, do you know that now I'm a consultant? I'm a consultant with the mega hospital in Wahima. They are not achieving anything. We are not